In the dead of winter, we ventured into the heat of southern India. We searched for connections between the Cambodian and Hindu architecture at Hampi, a site for the legendary events of the Ramayana.
Stephanie.
Hey!
Our study of Tibetan Buddhism began with a stay at Rachar, a Tibetan monastery in southern India. For the opportunity to stay in this Tibetan colony, we had to apply for a permit through the government. We observed monastic life by attending teachings and ceremonies. But we also practiced meditation with a young reincarnated Lama, Rinpoche.
Starting from the Bodhicitta, we have to think that all the living creatures are our mother.
After class, we spent time with each other and became friends with the monks. Trying to apply Buddhist teachings, we attempted to quiet our minds and reflect upon the day. Dinners were skillfully prepared by Suresh and his team of monks. A range of dishes satisfied everyone's palate. Several nights were spent watching scholarly debates where a monk proves his knowledge of Dharma under the pressure of his peers.
And some of us will try to come back in 3 years.
But we had to move on. More strange Indian tales began as we sank back into the rhythms of the street.
This is what I call an inversion place, India and Persian.
We took a tour of Jaipur, Agra, Delhi, and visited the best of Indo-Islamic architecture of the region.
Yagpur one. This is 725. Same as this. 72.
Dharamsala is the seat of the Tibetan government in exile. It was here we continued our studies. We celebrated a subdued Losar, or Tibetan New Year, to show solidarity with Tibetans in China. Our studies of Buddhism blended into many of our research projects. On PacRim, every student is required to do independent research or write a thesis while abroad and present their work to the group. Some presentations took place on the sides of mountains, during a blackout, and in hotel rooms. The only stipulation is that it has to involve Asia. For the first time ever, PacRimmers were able to have thesis advisors back at UPS rather than writing within the director's field of study. Topics included natural farming, cyborgs, luck, Vedic ritual, and tea.
It all began freshman year when I took my seminar class, Post-Human Future, with Mr. Paul Loeb.
So I ended up in Jonathan Stockdale's Zen Insights and Oversights. And this is where I had my first experience about learning about Buddhism and Japanese studies. Furthering my interest in both Japan and religion, as it turned out, I decided to take Japanese religious traditions, also with Jonathan Stockdale.
And then finally, I have milk, which is the ambrosial drink of the gods. So this will probably end up putting my fire out, which is good.
You all know that my paper is about tea, but more specifically, my research is about development in India and China, and how the historical tea trade is part of this development.
We headed north through Darjeeling to Gangtok. We learned about responsible tourism and how it can benefit local communities with Wendy Lama.
You always, if ever there's livestock coming behind you or in front of you, you step to the hillside, not the cliffside of the trail.
Then the nomadic scholars began one final adventure together, a trek through the Himalayas that would take us up to 16,400 feet.
Not that tall one, not that tall one, but that tall one that's extra craggly. We're not hiking up there,
Mega crag.
because that would be hard, but we're hiking close to it. Yay, PacRim!
This is the final push of our trek. We're really hot, but outside it's very cold.